We are making a Daddy and Me set because why not? We have a Mommy and Me. Let's do it. I had some men's shirts and I thought, why not cut them up and make some really cute little applique sets for Halloween. What you're going to need for this project is pretty much the same thing you've needed for all the ghost projects. This ghost that I created fits on 6 2.5-inch squares. And the ghost, I believe I measured it. It is about 12 inches tall, the tall one, and it is about 10 inches wide, maybe a little over on that. And this little guy is about 10 inches tall and about a little bit over 8 inches wide. I think I said this one was 12 by 12. When I actually measured it, it's 12 by about 10, which is great because 12 by 12 is a big t-shirt. So what I do is the little guy fits on here, so you guys can see that. The little guy fits on here this direction perfectly, and then the big guy fits on here up and down. So I did the little, you are so cute. I did the little pink set. And so I have that, and I thought, oh my goodness, I need a blue set just because I have this stuff. Let's go ahead and use it up. You need 6 2.5-inch strips, as long as you can get them. If you have them on a jelly roll, you know they're like super long, but you're gonna want them at least, I would say this is 12, 10. You're gonna want them at least 2.5 feet, right? Give or take. 2 feet for sure. All right. After you get that, you need a piece of flannel, batting, whatever you're going to use for your backing. And then you're going to need thread, of course, a machine, some scissors, something to trace around. I use this heat erase pen. I have it in purple and white. I love them. They are, you got to get them working, but overall, they're great. You'll need your templates. I talk about templates. I have a YouTube tutorial on how to make templates. I think it's on TikTok as well. And I think that's it. They're really simple. They take about 30 minutes to make. That's cutting out your material, sewing everything together, and then cutting out the applique piece. I did put it on a sweatshirt and a t-shirt. Both do well. I do think it would be adorable on a trick-or-treat bag for a little one. And I just think if you use that little girl one and put a bow on it, it would be so stinking cute. Almost forgot to tell you, it is important to iron and to get it really, your seams all pressed flat. Super important for when you go to put it onto your flannel piece. You're going to want that to be as smooth as possible. I am tracing around this using a heat erase pen, which means when you heat it up, it disappears. And then I am going to sew down each of the seams with a finishing stitch to make it look a little more professional. I just wanted to show you real quick. So I have sewn, and this is the line I drew, this purple one. And then what I did is I have stitched each of these rows down. That way it holds it on to your backing very securely. And now I'm going to stitch around the ghost. I'm going to go ahead and make my lines on the mini me and then go ahead and sew around all of the ghosts. I stitched the ghost outline with a 2.5 stitch to hold it securely. And then I cut it out at about less than 1/8 of an inch. You want it really close to the seam, as close as you can possibly get it. We have stitched across all of the lines. We now have stitched all around, securing it to our flannel. And now we are going to put our little eyeballs on, and they will be done and ready for purchase. So I have a little pink set, I have a blue set, and I believe I am going to make a couple of each until they're gone. I am using a 2.5 stitch length to secure the eyeballs and the mouth on the ghost. You want to stitch as close as you can to the outside edge of the eyeballs and the mouth, just so you don't get a lot of extra material that will kind of fray. The goal is to eliminate too much of that on the eyes. Look how adorable these are. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm just having too much fun making these. They are so cute. I wish I had little ones running around in my house because these are flippin' adorable. If you are interested in purchasing a set, reach out, private message me, and we can work out some details, because I am going to be making several of these, and it would be nice to know that someone is going to appreciate them. That's it for me. 62 handcrafted. I'm Cassie. See you soon.